I'm Katie of the Cinco Ranch Branch Library, and today's project is Crystal Heart Pendant, a great gift to craft together for Mom this Mother's Day. This pendant can be added to a cord or chain, a necklace, keychain, or an ornament. I use these titles and craft wire designs to help me create this project, and you too can use these books and more to help you create your own art piece. The supplies you will need to complete this project will be a ruler for measuring, craft wire of 2 gauges. This one is a 24 gauge wire, the second is a 26 gauge. A crystal heart of your choice, this one is labradorite. Needle nose pliers, wire cutters, or even scissors will work to craft this wire this thin. To begin, cut the 24 gauge wire to 40 centimeters or 15.5 inches and cut the 24 gauge wire to 10 centimeters or 4 inches. Next is to measure the height of the stone and from the end of the tip to the indentation to the top. Mark the height with your thumb and add an inch to your measured height. You're adding that inch so later that the extra inch of wire will be created as a bail to feed the cord or chain through. Next step, grab a hold of your long wire and meet the ends of the cut 24 gauge wire, creating a U shape with the base. While holding your U shape in place, grab a hold of the ruler and match the height of the crystal, plus the inch we measured earlier, to the U-shaped wire from the base of the U. Now, the length of the U is marked with the thumb. Grab onto the left end of the U-shaped wire and bend it to follow the shape of the U. Hold on to the new shape of the right side and repeat to the right end. Pull onto the base while holding onto the top to straighten out our shape. At this point, the wire should almost look like a paper clip. Continue shaping the entire length of the wire into the same paperclip form. Leave out 1 inch of wire straight ends on both the left and right sides of the form. The bottom of the shape should have 4 loops at the top with the 1 inch straight ends and have 3 loops on that end. Now that the main shape is bent into place, I can now set down the form without it unraveling. Moving on to the final steps, pick up the cut 24 gauge wire. With the needle nose pliers, bend back one end of the 24 gauge wire like a hook. Once the hook is made, grab onto the paperclip form, straighten and press the loops together. Once all the loops are in place, hold onto the form in one hand and grab the hook 24 gauge wire in the other. Take the hook and place it on the form, whenever you like, but the loops facing vertical. Press on the hook to keep it in place by squeezing the wires together. Secure the placement with pliers, thus creating a brace in the middle of the formed wire. With the rest of the length of the 24 gauge wire, wrap until sturdy and to desired design. Once finished cutting, then wrap the wire and force the cut in between the threads to avoid scratching. So now we'll repeat those same steps to the other side of the form. Here you see the form now has the brace on both sides. Now on the opposite side of the straight end wires, separate the loops by bending them back. Here's a close-up of what it should look like, and playing with how many loops I want separated. All been waiting for. Placing the heart stone into the form. Have the bottom point of the heart fall between the loops that were separated. Take the pliers to the wire on top of the stone and pinch the wired loop to set it in place. Made, the heart is in place and secured into the pendant. The final step is to do away with these straight end wires. We could wrap them around the loops and be done with it, but to add an extra hint of flair, I will add one more thing. Wrap both straight end wires around the loop, individually just once, and meet them on one side. Then loosely twist the wires together. The messier, the better. Then use the pliers to then curl the twisted wire back into a circle. Twist and twist into a circle, and you'll notice the shape will begin taking on as a rose. Hide the ends in the rose, again to avoid scratching. And that's our pendant. Thank you so much for watching and coming back for another jewelry making video. Thank you. Bye-bye.